It's time, it's high time for those fake independents to come clean and stop treating the electorate like low information simpletons. Far from being genuine independents, this homogenous group of women who make up Simon Holmes Court's main Climate 200 candidates could fit comfortably in the Greens. These climate independents are leftists who fall somewhere between Labor and the Greens on the political spectrum. Arguably, 2 or 3 are even to the left of the Greens, judging by their loony views on energy, global warming and Israel. Just look at the 11 main candidates. Can't you feel the diversity here? You know, the far left love nothing more than preaching about diversity, but they're not very good at practicing it, are they? Climate 200 is a party of privileged pretenders appealing to other privileged folk in the most affluent seats in the inner city or by the water. Their voters are from areas least impacted by surging energy bills and cost of living concerns that their policies would undoubtedly cause. Climate 200 candidates don't care about the middle or working class. They have no interest in the outer suburbs where people lose sleep over how to make ends meet and where working people, along with pensioners, opt to go without heating in winter or cooling in summer for fear of being saddled with a bill they cannot afford. The rich voters backing these single-issue imposters will still take their overseas holidays and maintain a lifestyle that belies their supposed concern for catastrophic global warming, no matter how much energy costs increase. Much can be said about Simon Holmes Court's minions, but one thing is clear: they are not independent nor liberal conservative alternatives. If you want to support vapid candidates spewing motherhood statements with no real policy detail, then go right ahead. But do not fool yourself into thinking that you're voting for a genuine independent. This lot are about as independent as I'm blonde. If they were genuinely independent and without a bias towards one major party, they would be challenging Labor MPs. But as you know, every single Climate 200 candidate is running in a Liberal held seat. Surely if the goal was to elect as many climate-focused independents as possible, they would be running in marginal seats held by Labor. And in news that will surprise no one, The Australian reported this week that the man behind the fake independents, Simon Holmes Court, could reap a bonanza for his commercial interests if his teal candidates are successful later this month. Mr Holmes Court, the son of Australia's first billionaire, has significant financial stakes in companies devoted to investing in decarbonisation and renewable energy technology. At the same time, his Climate 200 group is donating $10 million to independents committed to much tougher emission targets than those supported by the major parties. The report continues. An investigation by The Australian shows the business entrepreneur has a big portfolio of family and other businesses focused on making money out of a potential boom in clean energy technology. If Simon Holmes Court succeeds, he'll not only have a likely financial windfall, but he'll also purge the Liberals of its most prominent wets, such as Trent Zimmerman and Dave Sharma, in seats that are lurching further left with each election. And that may ultimately be his greatest achievement, well, other than being the son of a billionaire. In the long run, getting rid of these wets could be a positive for the Liberal Party, who need to recalibrate and focus on aspirational voters and the working class that Labor has abandoned, instead of compromising the party's conservative values, trying to hold on to a handful of ultra-affluent seats that they will eventually lose.